here doing a video. Have a word for the day. I just want to say that I was enjoying a song. It says, rejoice in the Lord, rejoice in the Lord. It is better to sing than be sighing. It is better to live than be dying. So let us rejoice in the Lord. Brother Paul the Apostle told us to rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice. So this morning I want to encourage you, brothers and sisters, to rejoice in the Lord. Many times we, complain, and it's okay to sigh actually, but it's better to live than be dying. It's better to rejoice, right? When we sigh, it's good, but many times we know we complain, we sigh, we cry, we get mad at the Lord because of our situation. Many of us are in, whether you don't have enough money or you're sick or just a lot of things going on in your life. Maybe you don't think your spouse treats you right, or your kids aren't the way you would hope they would be, or you don't like your job, or whatever it may be. Many times we may complain, we may not be happy, and you can be in the Lord and all those in all those emotions, but many times we're not. So what we need to do is rejoice. That's why Paul said to rejoice in the Lord always, because when we rejoice in the Lord, that always will turn us back. That's a great way to turn us back to our spirit, to turn us back to be in the presence of the Lord. So we do have a reason to rejoice today, brothers and sisters, because we can live in the presence of the King. So how do we do that? By rejoicing. One way to turn to your spirit is just to start rejoicing. Try calling on the Lord. Try praising Jesus in your situation and not being turned to your spirit and not being brought into joy. So we have a way to tap into joy in our life, and that's by turning to our spirit, by calling on the Lord, by praising and rejoicing in the Lord. And then all these situations can turn into something that the Lord can meet us in, that can be with us. We can enjoy his presence. We have the Lord living in us. It says it's no longer I that live, but Christ who lives in me. We have the living God living in our spirit. So because of that, we have a reason to rejoice, and we can live in the presence of the King rather than being, complaining and crying and being down and being depressed and being anxious. We can rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say, rejoice.